evening, I'm Stephen Cruz, and welcome to another edition of High School Rewind with Xfinity On Demand. Tonight, we have a great Region 7 matchup from the top two teams from Region 7. It's a matchup between the Murray Spartans and the Corner Canyon Chargers. These two teams sit atop 9-0 for the Corner Canyon Chargers and 6-2 on the season for the Murray Spartans. Last week, the Spartans beat Timpanogos 28-16. They piled up over 350 yards of offense, but it was their defense that stood the test. Trevin Aloy tallied 17 tackles, and the rest of the defense racked up 7.5 sacks in that win. They'll have their hands full tonight for a road game against the undefeated Charger team, who last week found themselves in unfamiliar territory at Woods Cross High School. For the first time all season, they played from behind for 3 quarters, and quarterback Michael Ebling threw 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns and completed a 2-point conversion to edge the victory for Corner Canyon over Woods Cross 21-20. The Chargers are perfect on the season at 9-0. Will they go 10-0, or will the Spartan defense be able to contain the high-powered Charger offense? We are about to find out, so let's head down to the field and get ready for kickoff. We get ready for kickoff on this season finale of the year. Playoffs start next week, and the Chargers will receive the opening kickoff here at home. They're 9-0, looking to go 10-0, and the Spartans kick away. We fielded it inside the 15 by Forte. He's going to come out across the 20. Find a seam down the sideline. Bound man to beat, but he's knocked out of bounds. That is Cameron Forte, who's tackled by number 44 for Murray, Nelson. And the Chargers will have great field position to start the opening drive. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line for Ebling and the Chargers. Ogden in the backfield, and Ebling's going to fire on the first down. Catches it at the 45, in enemy territory at the 40, the 30, sprinting down the sideline to the 21, man to beat. He's got a blocker, cuts inside, outside, and that's a touchdown to Zach Frankowiak, and he goes for 60 yards on the touchdown grab, and it's Ebling to Zach Frankowiak on the post underneath, who broke a tackle inside the 10 and puts the Chargers up 6-0 in the first play of the game. 5 wide for Drew Cash, the quarterback for the Spartans. Empty backfields. And Cash is back to pass. Under pressure, throws it out to the outside. Got rid of it under pressure by the Charger defense. Looking for number 23, Taylor Litzen. Falls incomplete. It's going to be 2nd down and 10. False start penalty on the Spartans, pushing them back 5 yards. 2nd down after the incompletion caused by the Charger pressure. This one's going to be a handoff to Litzen. Litzen looking for room. Is going to be dragging a defender out to the 15. No gain for Taylor Litzen and the Spartan offense. 3rd and long for the Spartans. They got to get to the 30-yard line for a first down. Cash in the shotgun, 5 wide. This time he's looking to the near side. He's got a man. It's Rasmussen. Rasmussen is going to be swung down in the backfield. Tackle made by Mitch Swenson for Corner Canyon. And he's going to lose a couple yards, bringing up 4th and long. And the Spartans will punt the ball away to the Chargers. 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. And the Chargers have great field position to start their second drive of the game. Ebling in the shotgun with Ogden in the backfield. He's going to fire again to the near side. He's got a man at the 40. He's going to break through the defense in the secondary down to the 30. That's Frankowiak again on the reception. And now he's got 2 receptions. One went 57 yards for a touchdown. This one goes 13 yards for the first down, and the Chargers offense is not letting up. 2nd down and 10 from the 30. No huddle offense. Ebling in the shotgun. Ebling 2 for 2 in this first quarter. One was for a touchdown. Now Ebling is going to hand off to Ogden. Ogden stutter steps at the 30 and bulldozes his way to the 24. Ogden with a nice pickup of just over 5 yards, going to bring up a 2nd down and 5 for Corner Canyon. Ogden having himself a great season with almost 1,300 yards on the ground and 11 touchdowns. This one, Ebling is going to keep himself, breaks out, and he's tripped up near the 20. He's going to be taken down just short of the 20 at the 21. Near the first down marker. I'm not sure where they're going to spot it, though. It's going to be close. It looks like he's going to move the chains. Ebling with a first down on the scramble. Mike Ebling scrambled for 5, moved the chains, now 1st and 10 from the 20. This one a handoff to Ogden. Ogden stacked up at the line, kept moving his feet for a couple. He's going to gain about 2 to the 23. Riley Ogden on the carry is going to bring up 2nd down and 8. Delay of game penalty forces the Chargers back 5 yards. Now 2nd down and 13. Ebling back to pass. Under pressure. evades it. He's rolling to the near side, looking downfield still, and he fires. Dangerous pass, and it's picked off inside the 10. There is a flag on the play, but that interception was made by number 3, Ashton Hagen, and we'll see what the penalty is. 5-yard encroachment penalty on the Chargers. Brings up 2nd down and 5 from the 14, and Cash is back to pass. Under pressure, it's a screen out to Litson. Litson's going to gather it around the 8, but he is wrapped up quickly by the defense and taken down. Litson with nowhere to go, couldn't even look upfield before he stopped. That tackle was by number 22, Riley Ogden, also the running back for the Chargers, going to bring up down a 3rd and 10. 3rd down and long after the screen pass was sniffed out by the Charger defense. Cash in the shotgun. Cash back to pass under pressure, and here they come, and the Chargers are going to swallow him up at the 1-yard line. Drew Cash with nowhere to go. The Chargers defense has been all over him on every offensive possession here tonight for the Spartans, and they will be forced to punt from their own end zone. 1st and 10 from the 31 for Ebling and the Chargers. Pistol formation, and Ebling is going to hand it off to Ogden. Ogden is wrapped up at the line of scrimmage and pulled back. Riley Ogden nowhere to go on that carry. The Spartan defense holds strong at the front. 2nd down after the carry by Ogden. Ebling in the shotgun, all alone, 5 wide. Back to pass, Ebling fires over the middle. He's got a man wide open at the 10, and he's going to walk into the end zone. And I believe that's Riley Ogden, the running back, out of the backfield, pulls down the touchdown, and he's going to have a 31-yard touchdown reception to add to his resume. He's having a great season, and the Chargers are up 13-0 here at home, pending the extra point. Spartans offense takes the field for the 3rd time, and they begin this drive with a handoff to Litson. Litson looking for room, but he's swallowed up. Short gain, maybe 1, before Taylor Litson is taken down. 5 wide, 2nd down and 9 for the Spartans. Drew Cash in the shotgun. He's been under a lot of pressure tonight, and it looks like they're coming once again. And it's an all-out break, and he's going to fire over the middle. He's got Litson. Litson's going to pull it in near the 24 before he's dragged down, unable to break away for extra yardage. It's going to be a short gain on the reception by Litson, and Cash has his first completion of the ballgame. Correction, Drew Cash does not have his first completion of the game. That is negated by a chop block on the offense. Brings up a 2nd down and 20 now. They have got to get to the 30 for a 1st down. Spartans offense continuing to dig themselves a hole. A little bit of confusion. Cash reorganizes the offense, and here comes the blitz again, and he's going to fire this one high, up deep, up for grabs, and the Chargers fought over it. The safety's on the play. He was looking for his man, Riley Richmond, but it was up for grabs between number 10, Max Adams, and number 8, Jay Cahoon, and it falls incomplete. 3rd and long now for the Spartans. Dangerous pass by Drew Cash, falls incomplete. It's going to bring up a 3rd down. Now Cash hands off the ball on the delay, and he is swallowed up in the backfield. That's going to be a loss of 4, and the Spartans offense cannot get in gear. They continue to move backwards, bring up a 4th and about 25, and they'll punt the ball away. This Corner Canyon Charger team is in full control of this game offensively and defensively. And now they look to extend their lead. They're up 14-0, 4:10 left here in the 1st. And great field position, 1st and 10 at the 25. Ebling going to pitch it outside to Ogden. Ogden cuts it inside at the 25. There is a flag. Ogden steps inside a tackle at the 14. We'll see if this one comes back after the 11-yard gain by Riley Ogden. 15-yard holding penalty on the Chargers negates the run by Ogden. And Ebling's back to pass. He's rolling out under pressure, makes a move on a man at the 40, spins off of him at the 35 before he's taken down just short of the 30. Mike Ebling showing some fancy moves in the open field. Gain of about 8, and it's going to bring up a 2nd down and long for the Chargers. Holding penalty on the Chargers, and now it's 2nd and forever, but Ebling's back to pass. Under pressure once again. He fires. He's got a man wide open on the sideline with a blocker out in front. It's Frank Koyak, and he's going to go all the way for the touchdown. Going, gone. Another touchdown. And excuse me, that is Jake Cahoon on the reception. Big time reception, and he goes the distance. Untouched. And the Chargers offense in full gear despite the holding penalties. And he goes 50 yards for the touchdown score on the pass from Mike Ebling. 21-0, 2:24 left in the first. Spartans offense got a big hole to dig themselves out of. They hope to come back in this one. Cash is going to fire out to the far side. It's Rasmussen to the 20, and Rasmussen breaks a tackle out of the 30, and he's got the speed down to the 50. One man to beat before he's knocked out of bounds, and that's Mitch Rasmussen. The biggest play, one of the only offensive plays for the Spartans offense, and they are in Corner Canyon territory on the outside pass to Mitch Rasmussen, and they move the chains for their first down of the game. Second down after the incompletion. Man in motion is Richmond, and Cash is back to pass. Cash fires over the middle. Dangerous pass intended for Richmond. Cahoon was there, almost picked off, and it falls incomplete. Going to bring up a 3rd and 10 at the 40. There's a penalty on the Spartans after the play, pushing them back to the 45-yard line in their territory. They got to get to the 30 across the field for a first down, and Cash is back to pass. Under pressure, fires over the middle, high of his man, Mitch Rasmussen, and it falls incomplete. Jay Cahoon on the coverage, and it's going to bring up a 4th and long, and the Spartans will punt. 1st and 10 at the 30 for Ebling and the Chargers offense. Ebling back to pass, foot still on the gas pedal, and Ebling will step up in the pocket, look for room, and he's going to be taken down in the backfield for the sack. Ebling couldn't find anyone downfield, and when he tried to scramble, even less room. That sack will be credited to Trevin Aloy, who had 17 tackles last week in a big win over Timpanogos. It's going to bring up 2nd down and long for the Chargers. This will be the last play of the first quarter, and Ebling is back to pass. Under pressure, he's going to fire out to his man. He's got Ogden in the flat. Ogden lowers his shoulder out of the 40. He'll have the first down on the long 3rd down, and that will end the first quarter with the Chargers leading 21-0 over the Spartans. Start the second quarter with the Chargers leading 21-0. They flip sides. Chargers scored 21 points at the north end zone. Now they're going to see what damage they can do at the south end zone. They're at the 44-yard line after the completion from Ebling to Ogden got him the first down. This one, second quarter starts off with a handoff to Ogden, and he runs up the middle for 2 yards. Riley Ogden for the 2-yard carry. 2nd down and 8. 3rd and long. Ebling in the shotgun. Last 3rd and long they faced. He hit Ogden in the flat. This time Ebling back to pass again under pressure. And he's going to try and shake a man. And he's looking downfield, still fires deep. He's got a man, but it's batted down. Great defensive play by Zach Rose, the defensive back for the Spartans, to come in and break up that completion. It's going to bring up a 4th down and 8 now after the Spartans defense holds up. Trailing 21-0. Spartan offense takes the field. Every possession has ended in a punt. And Cash fires out of the outside. It's Rasmussen high off of his hands. And Rasmussen unable to pull that one in off the mark, and it falls incomplete. 2nd down and 8 after the incompletion. Cash in the shotgun once again. He's going to roll to the far side, looking downfield. Pulls it up and drops it, looking to run now at the 15. Cash, no receivers downfield, well defended by the secondary of the Chargers. And Cash scrambles for a gain of 3, and it's going to bring up a 3rd and long for the Spartans. 3rd down after the scramble by Drew Cash, man in motion, and he's going to fake the handoff, and it's up the middle. No, it's on this carry, it's Riley Richmond running a Wildcat-style offense, and he is dropped in the backfield for a loss, bringing up 4th and 11, and the Spartans offense is forced off the field once again. The 20-yard return by Jake Cahoon is increased by the horse collar tackle now at the 22-yard line. And Ebling fires inside. He's got a man who takes a shot. That's Garrett McKelia, who has his first reception of the ball game, and that breaks the Chargers into the red zone. It's going to be 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line. First down for Ebling. Bunch formation, the near sideline. And Ebling's back to pass again. Ebling looking downfield. He's going to fire. A dangerous pass off of his man's hand, or off of a defender's hands. It's number 30, Zach Rinslockbacher, and it falls incomplete. There is a flag in the backfield. It's going to be defensive holding on the Spartans. 30 yards worth of penalties on this possession gets the Chargers down to a 1st and goal, the 5-yard line, and it's going to share the love. It's Ogden up the middle, and Ogden breaks loose as he squoze through the line and found plenty of room. Riley Ogden punches it in for the score. It's now 27-0, Just under 9 minutes left here in the first half. The Chargers running away with this one and on their way to 10-0. Cash and the Spartan offense takes the field. Big deficit with 8:51 left here in the first half. Cash back to pass. Looking outside. He's got a man. It's Rasmussen who slides to make the catch. And he's going to lose about a yard. Mitch Rasmussen with the reception. It's going to be second down and 11. Third down after the incompletion. 5 wide for the Spartans. Cash in the shotgun, low snap, he fields it, he's going to fire over the middle, he's got a man at the 45 breaking loose, he's got one man to beat to the 30 and he's going to go all the way to the house, and it's all the way, and the Murray Spartans are on the board. The perfect pass to Riley Richmond, and he takes it the distance. Drew Cash on the money, and he puts the Spartans on the board, 6-28, 7:51 left here in the first half. First and 10 at the 32-yard line for Ebling and the Chargers. Ebling back to pass. He's going to fire to the far side. He's got McKaylee. He trips up, puts a knee on the ground, and he's going to give it up at the 37-yard line. Trying to make a move. It's going to bring up second down and short for the Chargers. Third down after the incompletion. Ebling in the shotgun. Spartan showing the blitz. Now he backs off. Ebling back to pass. Fires over the middle. Dangerous pass. Falls incomplete. Intended receiver was Bailey Glass. And it's going to bring up a fourth down situation for the Chargers, who will punt the ball away with 7 minutes left here in the first half. Spartans defense holds, forces the punt, and Drew Cash is back on the field after the 69-yard touchdown strike to Richmond. This time Cash is under pressure. He will go down in the backfield near the 17-yard line, and a big-time sack by that Charger defensive front. Cash in the shotgun. Long third down. Back to pass. Got some nice blocking, and he's going to dump it off underneath. Looking for room is Rasmussen. Rasmussen cuts back across the 30, just short of the 35, and he's going to be near a first down. We'll see if the Spartans offense stays on the field. They got a decision to make. After a brief discussion, the Spartans will decide to go for it 4th and 2. They got to get to the 36. Cash in the back, and he's going to pitch it outside, and it's Litzen. Litzen breaks a tackle at the 40 before he's dragged down to the 45. Almost broke it wide open. Not only did he get the first down, he got a little bit more. Moves the chains. It's going to be a fresh set of downs at the 46-yard line for the Spartans. Bold play call pays off for the Spartans. They stay on the field. And it's going to be Cash swinging it outside to Rasmussen. Rasmussen tries to break it loose at the 45 and nowhere to go. He's hauled down at the original line of scrimmage. Great open field tackle by Max Adams of the defense. It's going to bring up a second down and 10 with just under 5 minutes left. Third down after the completion, and Cash is in the shotgun. 4:28 left here in the first half. Back to pass once again. He fires the far side high over his receiver's head. Intended for Ronquillo. And it's going to be fourth down, and the punt squad will take the field. First down for Ebling and the Chargers. Big formation. Now it's going to be a pitch outside to Ogden. Ogden to the 20, looking for room at the 25. Ogden breaks a tackle out across the 30, and Ogden is shoved out of bounds near the first down marker. Riley Ogden stepping over a few tacklers and moving the chains for Corner Canyon. First and 10 after the run by Ogden. The 37-yard line. Ebling in the shotgun. Big formation once again. And this time another handoff to Ogden. Ogden stiff arms out of the 40. Ogden lowers his shoulder. Can't bring him down. Dragging a man across midfield. Riley Ogden with a first down and more. Punishing a few Spartan defenders before he moves into Spartan territory. It's going to be first and 10 at the 48-yard line. Back-to-back runs for Riley Ogden and back-to-back first downs for the Chargers. 3:45 left here in the first half. Big formation, and it's another handoff to Ogden. He's got a hole over the 45. He's upended near the 41-yard line, and Ogden didn't get a first down but got plenty of yards, headed in the right direction. Gain of 6. It's going to bring up a second down for Corner Canyon. Second down and 4 after the carry by Ogden. Big formation once again. This time Ebling will pass. He's looking outside. He's got a man near the 35-yard line. He wrestles his way forward to the 35, and that's Zach Frankowiak. Had a big touchdown reception in the first quarter and moves the chains here for the Chargers. First and 10 from the 35. Ebling fakes the handoff, back to pass. Got a man wide open to the 30, and he's going to lower his shoulder and get across to the 25 with a first down. Big time completion to number 40 for Corner Canyon Chargers. Snag his name in just a moment. That's going to be a first down for Corner Canyon, though. Ebling spreading the love. That was Jacob Sanderson on the first down reception. First and 10 at the 25. This time Ogden looking for room at the 35. Breaks it out across the 25 and reverses his field and keeps his feet moving out inside the 15 to the 14. Riley Ogden with another carry for a first down. Moves the chains. 2:25 left here in the first half. First and 10 inside the 15. Ebling in the shotgun. Chargers knocking on the door. It's going to be a handoff to Ogden. Ogden stiff arms at the 10, spins his way inside near the 5, and Ogden stays in bounds, keeps the clock rolling. Under 2 minutes down the first half, and the Chargers knocking on the door to put up more points. First and goal after a penalty on the Spartan defense. 1:30 left in the first half, and Ebling going to roll out of the far side. Got a man wide open in the end zone, but the pass was off the mark. Falls incomplete, looking for Sanderson in the flat. And the Spartan defense headed into the backfield thinking it was going to be a run by Ogden or a quarterback keeper by Ebling, and he's frustrated as he knows he had an easy touchdown pass. Second and goal, Ebling in the shotgun. Ebling just going to keep it himself. No one's going to catch him. Ebling sprints to the outside on the quarterback keeper, and the Spartan defense had no answer for the rushing attack of Riley Ogden on that drive, but it was Ebling who punched it in and puts the Chargers up 34-7, pending the extra point. 1:19 left here in the first half. Minute 13 left here in the first half, and the Spartans have a first down at the 22-yard line. This one's out to Rasmussen. Rasmussen slips a tackle at the 23, looking for room. Splits two defenders before he's taken down at the 26. Clock continues to roll on the Spartans offense. Clock rolling, and the Spartans are in a hurry. Under 30 seconds now here before halftime. And he fires outside once again, and he wasn't looking, hits him in the back, and that's Gibson, the intended receiver, falls incomplete. Gibson and Cash on the miscommunication. That stops the clock with 24 seconds left. Second down after the incompletion. Cash back to pass, quick shot over, almost picked off, but it's pulled in just across the 40. He's quickly swarmed, and the ball's on the ground, but it was whistled dead. And he took a shot near the first down marker. Doesn't look like he'll have it, and that'll stop the clock. Spartans looking to capitalize. 8 seconds left here in the first half. They had a 69-yard touchdown strike earlier. Now Cash back to pass once again. He fires the outside. He's got a man through his hands. Falls incomplete. And he had nothing to say about that one. Ronquillo, it's going to be 4th down and 1 for the Spartans. 3.9 seconds left. And they might as well just leave their offense on the field. 4th and 1. This play will take us into half. 3.9 seconds left. 35-7, and Cash back to pass. He's going to fire to the outside. His man is Requillo. He's going to try and get out of bounds, but too late. The clock expires, and that takes us into halftime with the Corner Canyon Chargers 9-0, up 35-7 over the Murray Spartans, and the Chargers well on their way to 10-0 behind the arm of Mike Ebling, who has 3 touchdowns through the air and 1 on the ground.
High School Rewind is excited to have Nudge as our Player of the Game sponsor. Nudge is one of the fastest growing companies in Utah Valley. With over 500 employees, Nudge is one of the largest contributors of volunteer community outreach programs. To learn more about Nudge and their program, visit www.nudge.com.
Prepare for second half kickoff. Chargers kicking away to the Spartans, and Litzen will receive it at the 1. Brings it across the 10, the 15, looking for a seam, and he's stacked up just short of the 25 at the 24. And the Spartans offense has a big hole to climb out of, 35-7, and we'll see what answers they came up with at halftime. First and 10 at the 24-yard line for the Spartans, and Cash is back to pass. Under pressure, he's going to fire deep. He's got a man at the 45. He picks it up, unable to break loose, but he pulls in the big-time reception. And that is number 80 for the Spartans that starts this drive off, and that's Isaiah Gibson on the big-time reception. Spartans showing some sign of life. The big pass to Gibson. Now handoff to Litzen, and Cash is going to throw again. He's got a man. It's Richmond. Richmond puts the ball on the ground, though, after the reception, and it's picked up by Scheffner, and he's out of the 40. Scheffner looking to break it. Heads out of bounds after the big-time fumble recovery. That's Matt Scheffner, the free safety, senior, for the Chargers, and that stops the Spartans' drive dead in its tracks. Spartans' drive was showing a lot of promise. After the reception by Richmond, he put it on the ground. This time, the Chargers start out at the midfield, and it's Ogden. Ogden dragging tacklers out across the 40 for the first down. And Riley Ogden picks up where he left off in the first half, rumbling for another first down for the Chargers. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Ebling in the shotgun. He's back to pass. Steps up in the pocket, and that one's on the ground. Ebling dove for it. Looks like he was able to lay back on it and save the possession for the Chargers. It's going to be a second down at the 41-yard line after the fumble by Mike Ebling. Fortunate fumble recovery by Mike Ebling. Bring up a second down and long, and he's back to pass. Plenty of time. He pulls it down on the pump fake. 40 to the 35. Ebling looking for more at the 30. Ebling wrestled out of bounds, and it's going to be close to a first down. We'll see where they mark him. Penalty on the Spartans forces a 1st and 5. Ebling in the shotgun, and he hands it off to Ogden. Ogden up the middle for a short gain, going to be just near the first down marker. Looks like they're going to spot him a little bit short. It's going to bring up a second down and less than a yard for the Chargers. Face mask penalty gives the Chargers a first down, and it's going to be a handoff at the middle before he's stacked up for a short gain. And Riley Ogden's going to have about a yard, bringing up a second down and 9 for the Chargers. 3rd down, Ebling in the shotgun. Going to fake the handoff and roll to the near side. He's got a man. Dangerous pass, but he pulls it in. And that's his fullback, Jacob Sanderson, on the touchdown reception. And Sanderson pulls it in on the short pass and walks into the end zone untouched to put the Chargers up 41-7, and that's Mike Ebling's 4th touchdown pass of the ballgame. 42-7, the Chargers are up big here at home on their way to 10-0. Drew Cash going to hand it off on the outside, looking for room, rumbling across the 40, dragging tacklers out across the 45 to the 50. Big time run by number 44 for the Spartans. Cash back again to pass on 1st down. He pump fakes, pulls it down, pump fakes again, pulls it down, and then throws it away. There's going to be a flag on that one, pass interference, as Richmond hit the ground. And they don't like to call here at Corner Canyon, but we'll see what it is from the officials. 2nd down and 10. After the incompletion, Cash back to pass once again. Under pressure, steps up in the pocket. Nowhere to go, though. And there's a flag on the play as he's swallowed up near the 45-yard line. See what the call is from the officials. Personal foul penalty face mask on the defense results in a 1st down at the 30, and Cashman going to get off to Litzen on the halfback strain. Litzen got blockers out in front and plenty of daylight. Litzen cuts it back, and he's going to stretch out and fight for the goal line, and he's going to be just short. Litzen unable to break it free, but did a lot of damage before he was taken down at the 1, and that's Taylor Litzen with the 1st down and more, and the Spartans are on the 1-yard line. Litzen on the 29-yard reception got him down to the 1, and now they'll hand it off to him in the backfield before he is taken down for a loss of 4 at the 5, and Taylor Litzen with nowhere to go. The Chargers defense saw it coming and took him down. It's going to be 2nd down and goal from the 5. Offsetting penalties. Remains 2nd and goal, man in motion. Cash in the shotgun. He's back to pass. He's going to step up in the pocket, find nowhere to go. No room, and Cash is taken down near the 11-yard line for the sack. And the Spartans are moving backwards after Litzen took the 29-yard reception down to the 1. Unable to punch it in, and they may regret that. Now it's 3rd and goal at the 11. Stingy Charger defense come up with the sack, loss of 6, and Cash is going to throw the fade. Far end zone to Gibson. Gibson reaches out for it. Unable to pull it in. There is a flag on the play. See what the call is going to be. Pass interference penalty spots the Spartans half the distance to goal. It's third down now, and Cashman fires underneath. He's got a man near the 5 fighting for yardage, and the ball's on the ground, and the Chargers will dive on it, and that's a turnover. The Spartans, with their second turnover in the red zone, not doing themselves any favors here in this second half. First down after the turnover, and it's a pitch out to Ogden. Ogden sprinting out of the 10, Ogden out of the 20, Ogden to the 30. It's a foot race at the 50, and no one's going to touch him. Riley Ogden with the 95-yard touchdown run all the way to the house, and that is just the icing on the cake. Riley Ogden has had himself a big game so far. That is his second rushing touchdown of the night, but there is a flag. The worst thing you can see on that kind of play, 95 yards coming all the way back on a holding call on the Corner Canyon Chargers. Holding call negates that 95-yard touchdown run by Riley Ogden, and Ebling is in the shadow of his own goalposts. Back to pass, under pressure, steps up, got to get rid of it, throws it downfield, dangerous pass, and it's going to be intercepted by the Spartans. That's Luke Dowling on the pick. Had great position, great coverage, stepped in front of that one, and the Spartans offense will take the field. We begin the fourth quarter after the interception by Luke Dowling, with the Spartans in great field position at the 30-yard line. They trail by 35, though, and that pass over the middle, it's going to be pulled in at the 15. Big-time reception again by Isaiah Gibson, and it's going to be a first down and 10 at the 15-yard line for the Spartans. First and 10 at the 15 after the reception by Gibson. And Cash back to pass once again, under pressure, and he's going to be taken down for the sack near the 25-yard line. Big time defensive stop. They've been in his face all day long, and they continue to harass Drew Cash. Second down and long after the sack. Got to get to the 6-yard line for a first down. He throws over the middle. He's got a wide open man. That's Richmond. Riley Richmond takes a shot, but is able to pull in the reception near the 14-yard line. Gets back to the original line of scrimmage and a few more yards, bringing up a third down and 7 for the Spartans. Third and 7, and Cash will throw the fade. He's looking for a man in the back of the corner of the end zone, and it's going to be flagged. It was Isaiah Gibson, the intended receiver, unable to get there, but there looks like a pass interference penalty on the Chargers. Holding on the offense, pass interference on the defense. We have offsetting penalties. Third and 7, we replay the down. Cash now firing into the middle, and it's off the hands of his receiver. That's Riley Richmond, and it's going to be fourth down and 7 for the Spartans. Big fourth down play for the Spartans, trying to get more points, and Cash sends it out to the outside to Richmond, who can't pull it in. It's going to fall incomplete. Turnover on downs, and the Chargers defense holds up big. It's going to be 42-7, 8:24 left here in the ballgame. Chargers up big at home. Going to be handoff to Crutchfield. Crutchfield looking for room at the 15. Stiff arm out across the 20. Crutchfield takes a defender with him. And Tyler Crutchfield has the first down and more as the Chargers backups on offense are moving the sticks. Correction at quarterback, replacing Mike Ebling is Kyle Reevely, the backup, the junior quarterback in the shotgun. This time he's going to hand it off up the middle, looking for room at the 40, breaking through at the 45, now to the 50 before he's wrapped up and taken down across the 50. And that's number 28 on the carry, Jacob Kunkel, as he heads into Spartan territory, and the backups are now moving the chains and headed into Spartan territory for the Chargers. For the Chargers, brings up third down and 5. And he fakes the left, and a little miscommunication between Reevely and his back. He went left, the back went right. Nowhere to hand it off to, and he's taken down in the backfield. It's going to be a sack, loss of yardage. Fourth down and 9 now for the Chargers. And the Spartans start this possession with a carry to the outside. That's number 44. He's breaking tackles, looking for room, still on his feet at the 20, at the 30. He's being chased from behind to the 40. Can he break away at the 50? And he rumbles down to the 45 where he's taken down. And they're able to stop the touchdown after the big-time run, reverse the field, And I'm sorry, we don't have a name. He's not on my stat sheet. But number 44 for the Spartans with the big-time run from the 5-yard line down across the field to the 30. 60-yard carry by the Spartans running back. Number 44, not on the roster, but definitely making an impact late in this game. And rolling outside, and he's going to be sacked. And it's a big-time sack by Kunkel. And it's the backup quarterback, Andrew Peterson, who's taken down for the loss. It's going to bring up a 2nd down and 21 for the Spartans. Peterson in the shotgun. Snap, it's going to be a handoff, and it's Baldwin once again. Baldwin fighting his way across the 40, and Baldwin fighting for extra yardage. Down to the 39-yard line, and we'll see if Murray decides to run another play, because we're under 20 now, and there's plenty of time left on the play clock. And the Chargers are celebrating their undefeated season. They're getting ready to run on the field. Under 6 now, and the Spartans won't run another play, and that'll do it. The Corner Canyon Chargers go undefeated at 10-0 here at home. The big season for Corner Canyon. They'll head into the playoffs, leading Region 7 in 4A football, undefeated, 10-0. And tonight's Nudge Player of the Game, Mike Ebling, who threw for 4 touchdowns and ran for another, is your Nudge Player of the Game tonight. With over 500 employees, Nudge is one of the largest volunteer community outreach programs. To learn more about Nudge and their program, visit www.nudge.com. Again, that's Mike Ebling, the quarterback for Corner Canyon, leading them to a 10-0 season. 4 touchdown passes here tonight with 1 on the ground. And the Corner Canyon Chargers win big here at home, 42-7 over the Murray Spartans. For High School Rewind and Xfinity On Demand, I'm Stephen Cruz.